We are exploring one of the rare personality traits today. People who belong to this group are often labelled as mysterious and seem distant. While this group of people might be misunderstood sometimes, they are often one of the most effective and loyal friends you might find. Let's jump straight into exploring the features that make the Sigmas unique and why they are often feared in this world that we live in.
Explore the mind and soul.
Number 1. Nonconformity. First up on our list is the trait of nonconformity. So, what exactly does this mean? Well, it's basically someone who plays by their rules. Someone who doesn't conform will reject social norms as they view them to be counterproductive or unhelpful to their own lives, which can be said for the Sigma male. He's all about asserting his individuality and freedom of choice by not conforming to what society expects from him. No following the herd for this guy. Authority figures and institutions? Yeah, the Sigma male has some questions for them. He's not into blindly accepting rules and norms just because they're there. He'd rather carve out his own path and follow his gut, even if it means going against the grain. Some guys who fit the Sigma male archetype might have had some tough experiences with social norms and systems. That's why they're more than likely to disregard authority. They're not about to let society dictate their lives and protect themselves by rejecting conformity. Number 2. Independence. Staying close to the previous trait, next on our list is independence. Being nonconformist and independent goes hand in hand for the Sigma. Independence is a core aspect of the Sigma male archetype. They are not reliant on social validation or conforming to societal norms. Instead, they trust their judgment, think critically, and forge their own paths in life. But we also have to remember that being independent doesn't mean he shuts himself off from others or isn't open to new perspectives. The Sigma male is open-minded and loves engaging in thoughtful discussions. He's not afraid to challenge his own views or learn from others, but at the end of the day, he makes up his own mind. So let's get this straight. A nonconformist and independent? This type of guy must be a loner, right? Wrong! The Sigma male can still have great relationships and connections, but he's just selective about who he lets into his inner circle. This point leads us beautifully to our next trait. Number 3. Selective social connections. So yes, Sigmas are predominantly independent, but don't get them wrong, Sigma males do prioritize genuine connections and meaningful relationships. So, while they might be respectful and polite to everyone they encounter, they might not necessarily form the same level of closeness with everyone. This is because they choose to invest their time and energy in building deeper connections with those they feel a strong connection to. Their ability to adapt their behavior based on the dynamics of each relationship is what sets them apart. They might be more reserved and observant with new acquaintances, taking the time to assess the situation and the person's character. Try to view it as shopping in a grocery store on a student's budget. You're going to take your time and work out which is the best deal and which option is bang for your buck. It's the same with Sigmas and their friend selection process. Number 4. Intelligence and analytical thinking. Next up is intelligence and analytical thinking. Before we get into this, it's worth noting that this kind of trait is not exclusive to just Sigma males. Of course, anyone from any walk of life can possess these traits to varying degrees. We're here to show you why Sigma males are more likely to show high levels of intelligence and analytical thinking. Disclaimer over, let's get into it. Sigma males often value their individuality. So what does this have to do with intelligence? Well, by embracing their uniqueness, they might explore intellectual pursuits to set themselves apart and express their intelligence in a distinctive way. Think more independent researcher rather than book smart. Sigma males are also known to be highly ambitious. These guys are driven by their passions and personal goals. This kind of motivation pushes them to develop their analytical skills and stay ahead in their chosen pursuits. Number 5. Silent leaders. The term silent leader highlights the unique leadership style of a Sigma male. They might not be the loudest voice in the room or the one who seeks the spotlight, but they possess some remarkable qualities that make them exceptional leaders nonetheless. Sigma males prefer to lead by example, not by shouting and flexing their authority. They would rather show you than tell you. Sigmas understand that actions speak louder than words, and that's exactly how they earn respect from their peers. They're also excellent communicators. They know that listening to others and fostering open dialogue is the key to success. It's all about creating a team that feels valued and heard. No one likes a leader who thinks they know it all. Number 6. Appreciation of the quiet life. Sigmas cherish the peace and quiet that comes with solitude. It's their chance to recharge their batteries and connect with their inner selves. Being alone allows Sigma males to reflect and introspect. They can dive deep into their thoughts, and this introspection helps them gain insights and clarity. Solitude allows them to engage in activities they're passionate about without any interruptions. It could be reading, writing, pursuing hobbies, or even just enjoying some quiet time in nature. Doing things on their terms and enjoying one-person activities. No need for team sports today. We also have to remember that Sigma males tend to show an introverted personality type. This means that they usually find social interactions draining. While they enjoy meaningful connections, they prefer to keep them at a minimum. So, they choose their social engagements wisely to maintain their energy and mental well-being. Number 7. The ability to be flexible with perception. By now, you must be starting to paint the picture of a Sigma male in your own thoughts. Perhaps the my way or the highway type? Well, in some cases, yes. But there are times when a Sigma is very flexible with other people's ideas and perceptions of the world around them. After all, how can you learn if you only ever follow your own rules? The Sigma is constantly looking for views and ideas that differ from theirs. They can take out what they perceive to be important and dump the rest. Envision an all-you-can-eat buffet. You're not going to like everything, surely. You're going to take the best dishes and ignore the ones you already know you don't like. That's the same way a Sigma becomes flexible with other ideas and thoughts. Number 8. Adaptable. As we know, Sigmas are independent thinkers, which in turn makes them more likely to do things their own way. Ever come across a problem in life and simply Googled the answer? Sigmas don't necessarily need the instruction manual every time they do something new or come up against an issue. They're more likely to try and figure it out on their own, which brings change and a new way of thinking. This is where adaptability comes into things. When trying something new or overcoming an issue, they need to be able to adapt to the situation in order to perform in an optimal way. This adaptability comes from their willingness to take responsibility and handle whatever comes their way. With this in mind, another factor is their focus on personal growth and self-improvement. Sigma males are constantly seeking ways to develop their skills and expand their knowledge. This desire for growth makes them more adaptable as they're not afraid of stepping out of their comfort zones to learn and evolve. Number 9. No interest in drama. These guys are all about keeping things cool, calm, and drama-free. But why? Well, it all comes down to their personality and values. As we know, Sigma males are often introverted and prefer a peaceful environment. Drama tends to bring chaos and unnecessary tension, and that's just not their style. They'd much rather spend their energy on productive endeavors than getting caught up in petty conflicts. Another reason is their strong desire for authenticity and genuine connections. Drama can be fueled by misunderstandings, gossip, or superficiality, and Sigma males want none of that. They value honest and meaningful relationships, and drama just gets in the way of that. Number 10. Braveness. Our last but most important part of this list is braveness. Why braveness, you may ask? Well, if you've been following this list closely, you'll be able to see why. Showing a nonconformist attitude. Having the ability to be independent. Choosing acquaintances carefully. Intelligence as well as analytical thinking. Silent, humble leaders. Choosing the quiet life to recharge. Flexible with other people's views and opinions. Easy to adapt. Not interested in drama. In a world where fitting in is king, it's not always easy to be yourself. So do you belong to this rare personality group? Tell us what you think in the comments below. If you got something out this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, as this will help us bring you more contents like this.